Our next guest, welcome our next guest.
Hello.
Alex Skolnick.
Oh, great sound system here.
Yes.
Yeah.
The great guitar player from Testament, and also the Alex Skolnick Trio. We're going to talk about that and
among
some
other
guitars
things,
and some other junk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, why are you here? Why are you here at the NAMM show?
Why am I here at the NAMM show? I just can't stay away. You know, it's.
I hear that you have a new signature guitar coming up.
I do. This actually came out about 2 NAMM shows ago, but we make improvements, and it's very nice. It's by ESP, and I happen to have it right here. What a coincidence!
Oh yeah, pull it out, man. It's cool. Kaboom.
Ta-da!
Look at that, man. It's a beautiful
And
top on that guitar.
Yeah, the quality is really good, and when I was in Testament in the early years, I actually joined that band when I was 16, and I had my first guitar endorsement around like 18, and I was playing very thin, pointy guitars, which what you do at that age. But my first guitar that I had was a Les Paul.
This one has a little bit of a point on it. It's got little point. Is that to the old days?
Yeah. Well, so it's like the classic design with a point, but it's easier to play than a 1950s or 60s guitar. Yep. But I wanted that sound quality, so it's got the sound quality. It is maybe a little more difficult to play than, say, one of those, a very thin-necked guitar.
Do you just use this for your rock playing, or do you use it in your jazz trio as well?
I use it for both. Yes. For the jazz trio, I tend to do more hollow body playing, and I have a Godin Montreal semi-hollow body for that. But I do switch to this in a few songs. Yeah. And more and more, I wanted a guitar that I could pretty much do any gig on. Right. And this one, more and more, is becoming that guitar.
Like I said, everybody, a lot of people out there in Twitch land know you from your work in Testament, but you have this really fantastic jazz trio, and I encourage anybody who has a chance to see Alex play with his trio to go out and check that too.
Yes, and while we're on the subject,
yes.
He's
got a new record.
New CD. This is AST Live Unbound. First live recording. A couple of these tracks were done on tour just last year. Yep. And there's a fun version of Dream On by Aerosmith that we do, where it goes into this jam section that, I'm thinking of Hendrix, McLaughlin. It gets very 70s, and then goes back to clean, ambient, elegant jazz guitar.
Well, you're going to be out on the road with your jazz trio to our friends out in Europe. What are some of the places that you're going to be hitting out there?
Yeah, we're going to start with the UK. Full run through the UK for about a week. We're going to hit Rome. I think we have a week and a half worth of shows in Germany, but spread out. There's a guitar festival in Norway that we're doing, and we're basically going to be out there a month straight. And Prague and the Czech Republic, really nice jazz venue, that very elegant and classy. And then the next month I'll be with Testament playing with Sepultura and Prong. So a lot of variety.
Cool. Well, you've got also another band called the Metal Allegiance.
That is correct.
And you guys put out this great record last year. And from what I understand, you might be working on a follow-up to that.
It is possible, yes. I can reveal it. We've been posting photos of us working on it. We have almost a whole album written, and it's sounding good so far. I think we're pretty excited. We have to feel excited about it. I think it's going to be different because on the last record we had over 24 artists. It was like close to 30, I think. I don't think we're going to go so crazy. That was there were a lot of hoops to jump through on that one, but we're gonna slim it down a little bit. I think we're gonna have less artists, but we'll still have some special guests, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we're playing tomorrow night too. With
so many guests on a record, you have to make sure that you actually have room to play on it as well, I would imagine.
That's true. Well, the good thing about being one of the composers of the record, and I'm one of the composers along with Mike Portnoy, Mark Mengy, who put the whole thing together, and David Ellefson. The great thing is I choose when I'm going to play. If I hear a part for a solo that I like, I say, I want that. You can't have it. But no, we spread it around. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Have you had a chance to look around the show at all?
I started out with the performance, and I on the way here to this interview, I saw a couple booths, but it's so crazy. It's always a little overwhelming, and you see so many friends. I'm actually kicking myself for not taking a photo, but Steve Morse came up and said hello. It was like a hero of mine. He's coming up and saying hi to me. And then there's John Petrucci, and those guys know each other. And it just didn't even occur to me to take a photograph. But you have moments. I've already had several moments like that, and I saw a couple weird guitars. I like seeing weird guitars.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting in the show this year. It's actually something new. Like you walk, and right in the middle of the floor, they have a whole section of just weird custom guitars.
Yes.
And I always the way I test those is I always have to just lift them up.
Right.
To see if they're too heavy or not.
Yeah, how
some
do you
of them
actually
look fantastic, but if they're made out of granite,
Right, can you actually play that? That's the question. I did see a nice acoustic with a triple neck.
Oh, wow.
That's got a mandolin and a couple other guitar styles I'm really curious about. And ESP always has weird, one-of-a-kind custom bodies. I haven't seen them yet, but I know last time I was here, they had some really crazy ones that looked like they should be in the Museum of Modern Art. Yeah.
I just want to see the case for the triple neck.
Yeah.
That's probably... Do you need a case to help you carry the case for the triple neck?
Oh, probably. I have a double neck, and that's a pain. And that's Dino.
How you doing?
Hey.
Dino from... See, this is what I was talking about. This happens all the time. That is so nice. Hey. Well, you see friends. That's one of the best... That's what, like, the first thing I said about being here. You just have these moments, and
yes, exactly.
It's constant because you don't usually get everybody in one place. This happens, once a year, and it's just such a good time.
At Comic-Con, you get to see Daredevil and Spider-Man and stuff, but here at the NAMM show, you get to see Alex Skolnick.
That's right. I'm looking for him. I can't. Actually, who I haven't seen him yet, but I've seen Stevie Wonder here. Like I think every single time I've been here, so I assume he's going to be here. He didn't see me. That's the old joke. I know.
I wasn't going to say it. Well, thanks for stopping by, Alex.
Thank you, Brad.
If you're going to be around any time this week, feel free to come back.
Yes, I will be. I'll be floating around. So
okay, awesome.
I'll see you soon. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for having me.